Federal Maryland Regiment was beaten by a Confederate Maryland Regiment. Next morning, prisoners and victors fraternized joyful. And here is showcase. Alright, so I see here a wagon that is pulled by some horses. Let's check it out. General Bradrock traveled on in English carriage which he bought at Frederick from some test. I think it's gopher or sharp. Test. So some test. Good. Let's see it here. In the note. So what we have here. It is Fort Cumberland, 1734. Okay, Henry. Here, Bradrock's, I don't know, assemblies forces. Okay. I think it's Washington. Washington came here. Washington came here. Washington came here on a surveying expedition. So this is the region area. I don't know. It's a county, maybe. I think maybe it's the county where these events occurred. And Old Town. Well, here Bradrock was a guest. I think it's his guest. But if we are here in this area, let's search more. So 5 miles. Here it's 5 milestone of Mason and Dixon line. Mason and Dixon line. Showing the pen side. Okay, it's from Indians to Baltimore. These are settlers who travel. Yes, these who travel from India to Baltimore. Nearby, it's in the area. I think it was, or it's Gagdoctin. Gagdoctin Fornums. Well, it's revolutionary canon media. Also the machinery for, I don't know, it's ramps, bad monitor of the monitor. Yes, I cannot think so. Let's write here. Well, a rifle company under Captain Massachusetts. Michael was therefore of Southern troops' entire defense. Well, I cannot read all the text because it's also italic. It's oblique and it's harder. And here it's 12 immortal judge of Friedrich MCO were the first American juries to replicate the Stamp Act 1765. Next, it's Battle of the Montcassy in 1864. Yeah. 1864. Battle of the Montcassy never test the command. Okay. Maryland troops, I think, on both sides. And the Union Army under General Love Valance was forced to retreat. Okay, so we are here. Forced to retreat. And here we have a mountain which is very nice. Graphics represented South Mountain. That's the local standard. Here it's General Braddock line, front line. General Braddock. And here we have Friedrich Braddock. Was, I don't know what it's here. I cannot read. And okay, here it's written Barbara Fridge Baba. What is, yeah, okay, doesn't that contest. Should, if you must, I think this old grey, I don't know 1760 and later built the first Methodist chapel in America. And here is the first Methodist chapel. Jacob Thomas of Union Bridge. Alright, here it's very nice. A block of marble. Oh, it's Woodstock granite. Held by a chain. So we are at this point here. And okay, first. Okay, this is interesting. I think it's first complete rural mail serving the US. Yes, first rural mail serving the US, established in Carroll Kane, 1899. Let's talk about that. When Baltimore County was established in 1659, it included all the east and share above Chester River. Alright, here we have the Garrison Forest Fort. Garrison Forest Fort. 1693. Alright, now we are over this area, which is the Baltimore city. And let's zoom out. We have Baltimore city, founded 1729. Okay. First steam railroad. Alright, this is a steamer, a steam locomotive. It's 1830. Oh, Elridge Landing was in colonial times. That was the setup. It was under the fires. It was under it for a while. I have no clue what's here, and it's too small, so I cannot read. From my perspective, but okay, one of the shipload of the Acadian settled. Oh, here is the ship. Baltimore Clipper. Wow, this map is astonishing, very interesting. Now let's head back a little bit north. We have a Zeppelin Pennsylvanian cried out in Philadelphia. But so small, very hard to read, very hard. But I will try my best. I think it's medical hall here. Medical hall. It's about Dr. John Archer. John Archer. John Archer, who reviewed the first medical degree in America. Near in the north, in the right top corner, Richard's Oak. Oh, it's not the furnace here. The first block or furnace. Alright, we have another stone, boundary stone. Okay, in the air, it's test. House built on land. I think it's Culvert Meeting House built on land granted by VM Penn in 702. And here is a church. Oh, okay. What's here? Church circle, and here it's some sort of other map of the Annapolis, somewhat inaccurate map of the venerable city of Annapolis. Street, but the map, it's not in the frame. Let's return to my map. And here we have the... Okay, what's here? What's in this area? We have the stone. So, May 1661, the proprietary made a treaty with the... I don't know what's here. I cannot remember. Job an early county. This is another county. And, we have the county of Harford, and it's a house here. It says, I think it's called Roby's house. I think this is called Roby's house. Here, Lafayette put a Martini. Oh, here we are. Okay. traces of Blackbird, the infamous pirate. So maybe this is not a dynamite, but it looks like, I think it's a treasury chest. Maybe. And yes, yeah, it's a blackbird standing with one of its feet on the treasury chest. Sorry, I thought it down too. Standing up there. This is a swampy area, maybe that's why it's in green. Oh, this is too small, I cannot read signs, I don't know. Okay, time to move to the south. One ship land of the Ackerling settled. County and okay. And it's South River. Alright, here it's someone who made a dwell, maybe. Famous dwelling ground. That was the famous dwelling ground. Stefan Decantur was killed. This is a transmission, is the radio. Seth B. Morse sent the first telegraph. Alright, here it's a cannon, an old cannon. Well, maybe it's the place of a battle, let's find out. Sorry. So, yes, this is Battle of the Bladensburg Americans in 1814. And yeah, I don't know, but this looks like an early tank. In my opinion, I don't know what it is. It's Fort G-Made World War II camp. Sometimes I just saying. Here it's a ship burning. Okay. Call Joshua Barney Burned this ship in the avoid to be captured by the British in 1814. So burned his ship to avoid to be captured by the British. The peasants, the Preston came John. It's a steamboat, another steamboat, which is bay steamer. On the other side of the river, there is an icon of the house here. states the Freedmen's Bureau was established. Freedmen's Bureau was established at the place of the instruction for men and slaves. It was abandoned. This is the part. Abandoned failure due to the political abuses. Oh God, this map is huge. It's huge. It's Chuck Creek Episcopal Church possess a silver. I think it's a silver coupe, I presume. Have been presented by Queen Anne. And here it's, what is here? Some symbols. The press Game John, I don't know what it's written here. I don't know what it's written. Okay. And here it's Indian Head US Navy. Proving ground. This looks like a cannon. Right. And Mount Vernon. And we are again at Lord Baltimore. especially along the river, which have been turning like all the fishing Indians of the Chesapeake, they dwelt permanent villages. Okay. Great Plainly White, later of the century. Sixth Nation. They live in Berlin in the 6th century. They part never that in the Jotos, the 6th Nation. And with the Wicomico, it's the wealthy Maryland planters. Planters of early days lived in an extravagant scale, keeping open house for all comers. They dressed in the height of used up to the time of the revolution. Stefan de Contour. Francis Gasburn, first Methodist bishop, spent much time in the Eastern Shore. Yeah. Whoa, crazy map. And we are approaching south. Saint Mary's, where, yeah, the Ark. The first Maryland settlers on the Ark, which is the ship. And the door entered the Potomac on March 2nd, 1634. The first naval battle in American waters was fought in Pocomoke River, April 23, 1635. The Maryland's boats captured those of the Greymoors. And here we have Joshua Thomas, known as the parson of the island, preached the British Tank Island in 1813. Here we have another boat, I think. It looks like, oh no, it's an oyster donkey. At St. Mary's, the great principle of religious freedom was put into practice. Yeah. What do we have here? English shipmaster arrested for treason. Ingle, a shipmaster arrested for treason, escaped, and he returned in 1645. Overthrown the government of St. Mary's. And here we have the scale scale in miles. Scale in miles. Okay, another is pointed here, which is a cross, and it's an island. And it's really, yes, Saint Clement Island. Saint Clement Island, March 1634. The Maryland settlers took possession. And I think the boat sunk because this is a boat that it's sinking. I think this is the cross because of their sacrifice. In landing, okay, I think this is the story. In landing, one of the small boats was capsized, and some of our ancestors were wetted. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's Captain Henry Fleet. Which is talking with the chief of the Baltimores. Okay, down. What do we have? That's a dark question, but well, bombardment of Fort McHenry during the which Francis Scott wrote the Star Spangled Banner 1814. Very nice graphics. And here it's Maryland State House of Annapolis. Next. I don't know which. Wow, doesn't look good. It's George Washington resigning his commission in the State House of Annapolis, 1733 or 83. George Washington. We have the Battle of the Antietam, September 1862. Well, yeah, it's Charles Carroll of Carrollton signing the Declaration of Independence 1776. And up we have the Maryland signers, the Declaration of Independence. And there is Charles Carroll, Samuel Chase, and Thomas Stone. And this one, I don't know which name because it's outside of the frame. Well, I think we covered all the facts on this map, mostly all the facts on this map, which is very detailed, and I must say of Maryland. Maryland. Okay. Oh, I think I missed something. And here is the capital.